Welcome back to Antwerp, Belgium, where the Crelan FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2022 continues. On this 5th day of action, we have entered the Sweet 16, the play-in games. Half of the quarterfinals are set as we head into the second half of our play-in games. Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3, here with you. The Belgian Lions and the Belgian Cats both playing today. The Cats are going to be up first, but before we see them hoop, let's remind you on how things have gone down to this point. In the women's competition, Lithuania is moving on up with a 9-point win over the Netherlands. Canada, they get revenge on Germany, and we'll see them advance to the quarterfinals as well. Lithuania will play undefeated Poland, and Canada will play the USA in the quarterfinals. That's later on today. We're at the top half of the bracket now. We'll receive Belgium, the 20th seed. The Cats, though, come in looking good with only one loss to their resume. That to Poland by 1. Against the Brazilians, who have 2 losses to their name. As they lost to France and they lost to USA. An overtime win over Austria and a 16-9 win over New Zealand for the Brazilians. That puts them in their spot. The Belgians have taken the court. Here they are, the Cats. They are ready to hoop. They beat Egypt. They got 1 win by forfeit over the Dominican Republic, who could not make the tournament. And they beat Mongolia by 4. Here they are, the Olympian Julie Van Loo, Ain Joris, Laurie Ressimant, and Becky Massey. Massey has been a massive help on the defensive end for the Cats. She's a top 5 shot blocker. She's got 5 to her name. That's number 3 coming out of pool play. As the Brazilians now take the court, we're going to see what they can bring. A lot of fight for a squad that at least 2 players on this squad in Vitoria and Gonçalves played at the AmeriCup in Miami last year. They took silver, both the men and the women, suffering defeats to the United States, but they have made it back to the big stage. None bigger than the World Cup. And there they are, Luana. I love what she brings defensively. Luana Batista de Souza, that is. Vanessa Fausto Gonçalves, we call her Sasa. Victoria Marcelino. And Gabriela Guimares. Brazil trying to pull off an upset the local standing and sitting fans. Marcos and Vlad, 2 Olympic officials, will keep this game well maintained. Trust and believe. I'm gonna hold you down too. Trust that. I'm having fun. It's been a lot of fun watching Julie Van Loo, the 29-year-old. She's been giving them buckets. Van Loo also making a place for herself and one of the top players coming out of pool play. Van Loo, a top 10 scorer. She comes in with 18 points, leading the way for her team. Both teams will get warmed up for Belgium again. They come in 3-1. Nearly unscathed, but they had one hiccup as they found themselves on the losing end against Poland by 1. There's Laurie Ressimant. She's an emerging player in the women's series and brings great versatility to this Belgian team. Ressimant with 5 international caps under her belt. The winner gets a date with China in the quarterfinals. China advancing directly to that quarterfinal spot as they came out of the group unbeaten. So the ladies will take their places in their respective huddles as we get set to get this one underway. One more day of play after today. Day number 6, we'll see the semifinals, the final, and our bronze medal games, and an added treat with the dunk competition. We love that every year at World Cup, and we'll hand out some medals there too. Perfect song being played. DJ Dysfunctional. Let's go. Right on cue. The countdown begins. Shout out to Sao Paulo, DC. I know they're watching. And it's on now. Van Loo to the hole. Missed it. Got it back. Massey asserting herself on the interior. Not a problem. It's a bucket. So Belgium, after drawing first blood, they will take over the top of the key. Van Loo. Get low. Get low. She gets going. Ressimont held up by a foul. Ressimont, the top scorer on this Cats team with 14 points. She's followed by Becky Massey's 13. Van Loo's got 11 coming out of pool play. She's also got a nice crossover. But that was not a nice shot. I'm George chipping in with 5 points. Yeah. This song used to go so hard when I was in college. Fausto Sasa on the bench. She is the leading scorer for Brazil with 17 coming out of group play. Guimarães, she can get it done too. 16 points, but she's also got a turnover to start day number 5. Massey, her pocket was picked, but Guimarães didn't do it cleanly. Guimarães called for the foul. Look out. And low. Top of the key, doing her dance. Left to right step. Had the right moves, but not the right result. Keep up. And Sao Paulo says, "Vamos Brasil." Ao vivo agora. 1-1. Massey didn't put enough sauce on that release. Can she keep up with Guimarães? Ressimont, rather, she can. She's a top 5 blocker in the competition so far too. So 2 interior defensive forces for the Cats. Long attempt, missed it right. Van Loo will track it down. That ball is moving around for the Cats. Joris couldn't land it from long. Sasa setting up shot. Another look from the right side, and nothing for Luana. Number 2 is missed. So over 2 minutes in, both teams looking to put it in the cup. That was a no look. It didn't amount to anything. Ressimont. These goals ain't loyal. Sasa getting to the baseline. Now, Ressimont pass attempt is stolen. The Brazilians are pesky. They will get after you. In their one meeting with Belgium 8 years ago, they came up short. That was the World Championships 2014. I wasn't even with FIBA then. It's been a long time. Luana with the release. It's too strong. The Cats trying to give their fans something to cheer about. Massey missed the crib. Guimaraes will come away with it. Interior feed. Victoria, no. That pass is off target as well, so both teams a little bit shaky to start things off. They'll look to calm the nerves as we step aside for our first TV timeout and we listen in on the Cats.
And if nothing, keep screaming. Yes. And I don't make it painful. You got this. Hey, it's a better reason you just need to score. Keep it up. Hey, fist. No, do my fist. Yeah? Okay.
Sasa heating it up like lava. Van Loo, she's got an answer for him. 3-3 as they trade twos. Victoria, she cannot find the mark. That rebound will go to Guimaraes, who gets it down to the post office. Sasa, not that time. Van Loo going for another look from two. That one going to the Brazilians now. Victoria on the cut, quick hands. As the Cats are scratching the Wilson. But Brazil stick with it as Sasa sticks it from two and gives them a 5-3 advantage. Massey, nice control under the bucket. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, Ressimont, she's looks like an ankle as she limped off immediately. Take another look. Oh yeah, you can see it wasn't due to any contact. She stepped on it wrong. And she is down. Belgium down by 1. And while they help Ressimont to her feet, they're certainly hoping that she's gonna be okay. It's much more difficult to play with no sub in a game that takes every bit of gas that you have as an individual and as a team. She is clearly in some pain. Hate to see that. And hopefully she's going to be okay. Obviously, this is a must-win situation. Your tournament comes to an end if you don't get the win. Van Loo press fast forward. And then Victoria. That's Luana actually who steps on the line. They're roaring in Lion Country. The fans are feeling it. Oh my goodness. Look how that dish panned out. 6'5", but that dish, that dish was so nice. We want seconds. Oh, Van Loo, that dish panned out quite well. The Olympian setting the table, and Massey finishes it. So the Cats playing on without Ressimont right now. She's still being tended to. An ankle injury has one of their bigs down. Massey makes the strong move, but Didn't put enough on the shot. 6-5, it stays. Interior feed to Victoria. That's a foul called on Van Loo. She says, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. You remember that song? It wasn't me. Nobody's ever guilty in athletic competitions. That's why our officials have such a tough job. They do a great job. We got two good ones in Vlad and Marcos, as he will help Victoria up. That shot off the iron, and you can see Victoria crashing in there. That one off the iron too. Van Loo. Oh. It doesn't go, but Luana, they double dared her. She can't hit it. Sasa, high energy, but she isn't able to slow herself down. Got a good look. Couldn't close the deal on a wide open shot. Van Loo swings it. Joris, she's got the scoop like a star reporter. Sasa down low. Victoria elevates. Wipe it away. Didn't get it up in enough time. Take another look, and yep, good call there. That was still in her hand as the clock struck 0. They will get a closer look just to make sure, but that was a shot clock violation. The energy's gonna be like this all day. Of course, the Cats are on the floor right now, so it's the decibel level is turned up an extra notch. But a lot of love for the fans here in Antwerp as they have showed up and showed love. So good to see friendly faces back in the stands. 3x3. Van Loo doesn't go. Massey, don't worry, I got your back. It's 8-3, Cats. MC Fitzroy. He's giving him an extra boost. At a push in the back on Guimarães. So Brazil's now collected 5 fouls. Belgium with 6. So the Cats have no more to give. And a TV timeout. 3:59 left. Let's listen in on the Brazilians.
Vamos rodar essa bola, vamos fazer o sistema.
E fazer o ataque, o sistema direitinho, tá? A gente tá no jogo ainda, tem o quê? 4 minutos, 3 pontos, defender. Defender.
A bola, não, vamos.
Vamos pra cima, caralho. Vamos pra cá, pequena energia.
A bola
Van Loo will get us going again as we are under 4 minutes to play. Sasa with the thievery. Now it's Sasa, threads from deep. Van Low, she's got the answers like a cheat sheet. And she's got the Cats leading by 3. Sasa, no. The hustle from Guimares. That's up and missed. Look at the hustle, though, from both teams. And again, Belgium playing on without Lori Ressimont, who injured her ankle early in this game. With 3:21 left, no guarantees that she returns. We don't know how the severity of that ankle. We do know that she was in some pain, some real pain. Van Low, pocket pass, but it's wiped away because Massey went through border control. She's still traveling. Oh yeah, 3 steps. This ain't the NBA. This is 3x3. 3 steps get you a violation. Sasa trying to get free. Victoria one-on-one with Massey. Massey pokes it away. And now Victoria hacks. Probably a little bit frustrated. Massey using that size to shield her off. Otherwise, that's going to be a layup. Each team with 6 fouls now. And looks like Massey is telling Van Low to drive. That defense prevents it, though. Van Low can't drive. Luana took her license away. Now, what will Luana do with the rock? She has it swiped. And Luana comes up a little gimpy, too. Just joining us, welcome to the Flanders region. We are in Antwerp, Belgium, where the 7th edition of the World Cup is going down. Van Low, just long. She'll get it back. Massey, she's down on the ground. Joris, look at that high arc. Massey, though, with the rebound. Should have got a fresh shot clock after it touched the rim. So they will decide how much time they should have as they'll get it started at the top of the key. Yet again. Take another look. Oh yeah, they went off the glass and then off the rim, and you can see Massey get the rebound. Shot clock's still going. So I think they're gonna get probably at least 8 or 9 seconds. That would be my guess. Hit us up, hit me up. Where y'all watching from? At 3x3 The Voice. So, 9 is what they decide. Still plenty of time for the Belgians to get into an offensive set. As Van Low sets up the defender. Massey, a massive air ball. .214 left in this play-in game. Victoria misses the shorty. Massey comes away. Van Low. Whoa. Offensive foul. That one whistled on Massey as she was trying to get position on the inside. She sets the screen and she continues to kind of use that forearm to hold off the defender. That's the 7th foul on Belgium. And there shouldn't be free throws here. That was an offensive foul. Okay, there we go. So that ball will be checked at the top of the key. Sasa to the left. Missed it. Massey with intensity in her eyes. Van Low. Buck 46 left. The Cats barely holding on to the lead. It's a 3-point advantage. Oh, Joanna, she's got a couple looks, just slightly off target. There's Joris giving them a headache. Brazil's got 99 problems. A 4-point game. Minute 22. Guimarães on the attack. She comes up empty, but Joris does not. Oh, off the iron it goes. Massey clears it herself. Van Low. Oh. And Massey is causing them all kinds of issues in that pick and roll game. She's got quick feet and obviously great size. And she's using it to her advantage. Can she take advantage of a free trip to the stripe? The first of 2 is down. The second of 2 counts as well. The Cats lead it by 5 now with 1:13 and counting. Guimarães, she's left alone. She cannot convert on the 2. So Brazil have had their opportunities. They have not had the stroke. Van Low, whoa, it misses. The deception. She had everybody in this venue thinking that was good. That no good on the inside. Massey snags another board. Van Low is tripped up with a 9th foul. An 8th foul on the Brazilians. And here in Lion Country, they're on their feet. They see prey. 44 ticks left. Timeout on the floor.
I'm going for the rebound every time.
You're amazing, baby. You're amazing.
Everyone, you two got it.
I'm amazing.
Everybody's amazing.
Fucking good.
Here we go. Let's go. Believe in us. Together, 3, 1, 2, 3, together.
Look, I'm not biased here, but I just love listening to that huddle just then. Did you hear the encouragement from the Cats? They're screaming, "You're amazing!" Together. That's what it's all about. Just to get a listen to that, I think is a treat. Great microphone work and production work, I must say. That's why I shut up during those breaks, so you can hear something like that. Man, how did that kid grow hair like that? The Olympian is good at the line. That's a 7-point lead with 40 ticks to go. Sasa needs to find a 2. Loana finds nothing but air that time. Guimarães, though, is there to clean it up. That ball landed in Guimarães' lap. I don't think she's going to get a warning there. She had no choice. Six-point lead for the Cats. Van Loo putting on a show. That didn't touch anything. A missed chance at the rim there. Under 20 seconds to go, and it looks like we're gonna see the last few attempts for Brazil. This, again, the play-in game. So if you lose here on day 5, your tournament comes to an end. Oh, Van Loo lets it go one more time. And how about the Cats getting this done without Lori Ressimont for the better part of this game? She injured her ankle. She's a huge part of this team, and they get it done 3 against 4. That is it. The Cats celebrate. 3 of their 4 managed to move on to the quarters. As an outpouring of emotion. That is a team. We'll see if Ressimont can return for the quarterfinals with that ankle injury. But this trio is moving on with courage. With the courage of a lion, you could say. The Lady Cats. Hearing it from the crowd, and a hug between Van Loo and Ressimont. Ressimont's still over on the sideline. She's getting some love and care from all of her team. What a moment here.
Go above the cable.
Okay.
As we get it over to Rachel Rominger, who's standing by with Julie Van Loo.
Yes. Otherwise, I'm tired, man. I know.
So Julie, tell me, how is it having such an amazing crowd and atmosphere behind you? And how much of a boost did it give you to win this game?
Honestly, we couldn't do it without you because Laura just had an injury. We knew that we didn't have a sub. We knew that we would be tired, but the energy that the crowd gave to us, it's amazing, man. It pushed us through this game, so thank you all, man.
So, you're playing China up next with the defending world champs. How are you going to adjust your game?
We know China is tough. They're way more physical than Brazil is. So we now have a couple of hours to get ready. I want this crowd to get ready because we're going to need you tonight. Thank you.
They didn't have a 4th woman, and Laura Ressimont, as she went down, but the crowd is giving them that extra edge that they need. Whoo, man. This tournament's got everything that you need, especially on day 5. The elimination rounds beginning. Some teams' tournaments coming to an end. We just saw Brazilians' run come to an end. Right in front of this big crowd. And they did it. The Cats, that is, with 3 most of this game. See Ressimont in for the first couple of minutes. Brazil playing with a lot of passion. Sasa stepping back, getting her splash on. And then Sasa on the attack. She scored 3 straight. That was the Ressimont injury. That left ankle, you can see she was in pain. Meantime, Van Loo doing her thing. The dime piece, Ein Joris, constantly attacking the rim. There's one of the couple of 2 pieces that we saw from Sasa. But everything she did, Van Loo said, I can do too. Love to see how Joris elevated her game, understanding that they needed some help on the interior. Massey was a problem throughout the game. Even when she wasn't scoring, she was defending like a mad woman. And the Cats, they've got 9 lives. as they survive and move on to the quarters. We are moving on to the next play-in game. Les Bleus and Mongolia. France, only one defeat in pool play. That was against the USA. Now, they can't lose again. They got big goals in mind. Maria Page, Leticia Guapo, Miriam Jekundade, and Hortense Limousin. How's my French coming? Some people saying not very far. That's okay. I'm doing my best. It's going to take both teams' best to step to the quarterfinals. The winner in this one gets Spain, the undefeated Spaniards. By the way, Belgium goes on to play China, the reigning World Cup champions. Bowler Ordine Baatar, Serenkam Muksai Khan, Aryan Setsek, Bat Ordine, and Kulan Anolbatar. Muksai Khan and Anolbatar, the two Olympians on this Mongolian team. As they will enter the court right here, right now. It may not mean nothing to y'all. One more. There she is. Kulan. She's the star of this Mongolian galaxy. The biggest one, that is. And she's going to be leaned upon heavily in this contest. The coin has entered the court. The two team captains and the captain official will handle this. Coin flip's done. Yu Yin throw up that three. Yeah, her and Cecilia, the two officials. They will maintain this 10-minute sprint to the quarterfinals. They're getting their Mongolian flags ready. Came down to the wire for the Mongolians. They played the last game of pool play yesterday. And in a must-win situation, they end up getting it done over Egypt 21-13. It was a play-in game. So whichever team won was going to get the 3 seed. And Mongolia wanted it more. Kulan with a strong performance. Her entire team was shooting the ball really well. Archery is big in Mongolia. So you shouldn't be shocked when you see them hitting their mark from long range. France, they beat Brazil. They beat Austria. They beat New Zealand. It took overtime. It took OT for the USA to get past them. And that's the reason why they landed here in the play-in game. But here they are. How much further will they go? France's reputation precedes them. A dominant country. Always looked at as one of the top competitors in any competition, whether it be the Women's Series, the World Tour, or national competition. We will see who comes away with this one as Mongolia starts with it. Bolar Erdine, she said she was fouled. But it's interesting that France have tied for the most medals. They've had some close losses over the years. As Page starts up top, and obviously they didn't finish at the Olympics the way they had hoped. Guapo, the Olympian, takes a bump and still gets that layup to go. Miriam snatches that, she'll get it back. Jekundade. Little hezzy, gangster slap. Page, quick move. She pulls the trigger from 2, it's a miss. Jekundade, stretch Armstrong. La Guapa's by herself. Not for long, she's got to score. Oh, Serencom threw that away. Historically, when Mongolia made the Olympic Games, it was the first time the country competed in a basketball competition. Everything else had something to do with fighting. No, those are typically the events that you see the Mongolians thrive in. But they found a heart for 3x3. Limusson will continue play once we get the shot clock set, which we do. It's at 9 seconds. Let's go. La Guapa to the hole with soul. The bump in the bucket. The European champ, La Guapa, cannot cash the free throw attempt. Mongolia still looking for that first bucket. Crelan fights to make the pass. La Guapa snuffs it out. Look at the off-ball movement and the ball movement on this French team. It is magnifique. Ooh la la. C'est douce. Limusson with the defense. Meantime, the nice underhanded scoop. Bolar Erdine. Limusson not happening that time. Bolar Erdine will hand it off. Long to attempt. Rebound goes to Les Bleus. Guapo leaves Page. They double dared her. She ain't never scared. 7-1 after Mep's two-piece. So France is hitting on all cylinders here. Blazing out of the gates to a 6-point advantage. So Mongolia, they can close the distance with their ability to shoot from 2. I would expect them to start putting some up. Got to have the ball to do that. Got to get to it much quicker. That is a shot clock violation. Defense is there. Map. Short. Lands right in Crelan's lap. She's going to handle it herself. Serencom comes around. She's got Crelan on the cut. That's a nice play there for the Mongolians. And Tons's pass is taken. Ardian Setseg to Crelan. Crelan drop steps, but another solid defensive effort. Limusson will take it at the Inlio logo. Some extracurricular activity off the ball, down low. Jekundade was trying to get positioning. That's going to be foul number 2 on Mongolia. 2 points, 2 fouls. They trail about 5. 7:15 to go. Both teams will get a break here pretty soon as we get a TV timeout. First stop ball after 7 minutes has passed. Put that down. Serencom was down. She's up now, but she still couldn't find Page. Page can't find the hold there on the layup. She's trailing Bowler Ardeen. Look at the defense. This is defending 101 from the French. 7-2 they lead as that TV timeout comes with 6:50. Let's listen in.
Et le 9, on construit les attaques. Donc pour le temps, on n'est pas dans le hurry. On se rappelle, on peut aller dans les short corners, porter les coups. On n'a pas encore vu ça. C'est bien, on continue à montrer vos mains. On a 0 faute des fois, au lieu de les laisser marquer quand même. On fait une petite faute avant. 3-3 France.
French break the huddle with a 3-3. There's a Duke from La Guapa. Guapo number 9 on the scoring charts coming out of pool play with 22 points. She's the leader. Hortense, may I have this dance? (8-4). France wants some more. Look at that. That was like a volleyball set. Jekundade. Mongolia just trailing by 2 possessions. The 2-piece is the great decider oftentimes in these games. La Guapa with a move that represented her nickname. So pretty. 9-4. So we're seeing a beautifully played game by France so far. They're moving the ball well. Nice cuts and passing, and the defense has been relentless. Crelan, the runner, no. Bowler Ardeen got a birdie, and now she's got a bucket. 2 drops in it. 9-6. The Mongolians ain't going nowhere. 5:38. Jekundade playing some D. Off the miss. Guapo. Met. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that thievery. So after the steal, oh, I think that's off of Guapo. More lockdown defense. 10-6. Jekundade with the move. She's able to draw the foul. Remember the pass that Jekundade received from Berkani? I believe it's our top play. It's definitely our top 10 plays of all time. Really, the star of that highlight was Berkani's pass, but Jekundade's got great hands. Had she missed that layup, I'm not sure that her and Berkani would even be friends to this day. That just got me to reminiscing. I knew that I would not. I feel good. France feeling good. 5-point lead, under 5 minutes to go. La Guapa will get it over to Paget. She's getting twos like Twix. That is sweet. 7-point game. Paget alone again. She missed that one. Guapo on attack mode, missed it. Crelan making her move. Every possession is being made so difficult with the defense. And defense turns to offense just like that, baby. I think that one got past both done. Crelan, it's tipped. Let's listen in on Mongolia's huddle. They trail by 8. .339 officially. Mep locked down. Jekundade is a no. More active hands. France with another robbery. And Jekundade, she takes care of the stolen goods. Nine-point lead for the ladies in white. Jekundade trying to add to it, and she does. The lead continues to balloon. It's up to double digits now. Serencom down to Crelan. Man, there's no entrance down there. That is Jekundade protecting the front door. Her arms are longer than the line at the DMV. Skips it to Paget. She passes up the 2 attempts. Gets past the defense, but missed it. Gives it over to Guapo. Uncontested layup. That's a miss too, and a foul on France. 2:32 to go. A spot in the quarterfinals is at stake. Spain waiting the winner. Bola Erdine comes clean, but Guapo presses the block button. Not without a foul being called. Might have been clean up top, but it was dirty around the waist. I think she had a hand on the hip. Bola Erdine. Can she give her team some sort of a spark? Page can do it for her team. She's sparkling. 18-7. As France has really come alive. Crelan gets a look. Page. Oh, Emerson couldn't hit that one. Ariane Setse. Long rebound goes to Mep. Page to Jekundare. She doesn't even want to shoot it. She says, I'm gonna leave that up to you. Emerson dropped her off. Good score on the inside. But this is going to be a France win. Not a matter of if, but when. Jekundare tried to end it right there. Emerson couldn't track it down. Timeout on the flow. Let's listen to Blue. Back to work. 11-point lead for Le Bleu. Nice setup. Crelan. Jekundare now. She's got Page. Au revoir. That's it. As France makes easy work of Mongolia. It is a 21-9 win that will secure their spot in the quarterfinals. Again, they will be moving on to meet Spain, a longtime rival of this French team. Them in Spain will lock horns for the 8th time in our international competitions. One last look at the kill shot from Page. Rachel Rominger is standing by. She's got La Guapa, Leticia Guapo standing by. Over to you, Rach.
So you were in control of this game. You want to tell us a little bit more about your play?
What?
You were in control of this game. Do you want to tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, we knew it would be a really tough game. They fought a lot. We had like some stuff to do and to prove. We are really happy to go in quarters, so we have to go now.
Well, up next is Team Spain in the quarterfinals, the defending European champions.
Yeah.
Were you expecting to meet them this early in the tournament?
Yeah, they won against us in the last European Cup, so we know that it will be a really tough game, but we have to be confident and be really tough since the beginning of the game, and we'll see.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup. Leticia Guapo. Yeah, they're gonna be facing a rival and a top team in Spain that didn't lose once in group play. But France has some momentum. They're certainly feeling good about the performance against Mongolia. It was a dominant one, without question, as they really put it on them from start to finish. And And this game was starting to get out of hand with the quickness. Trying to find something that France didn't do so well in that game. I got nothing. How about you? They were crisp on their passing. Their defense was top-notch. They showed off some nice dribble drives and moves with Limousin. And it was an uphill climb for the Mongolians from the very start. They never really found their touch from two-land, and I thought that was going to be their best chance. Meantime, Les Bleus having no problem from two. The Olympian Marie-Ève Paget knocks that one down. Limousin was everywhere. And despite some nice action from the Mongolians at times, outmatched against the French in this one. Paget was cooking. No apron needed. Her and her squad are going to the quarters against Spain. That French flag is flying proudly. The sky looks a little menacing. So we've got some gray clouds coming in, but they can't rain on our parade. The brightest stars in 3x3 are still shining. We just saw the French women. How about the men's team? As we head into our final two play-in games. Is he from the west side of Antwerp? I don't know. I do know these guys. Leo Cavalier, Alex Villarreal, Anton Eto, and Franck, I say Seguela. It's actually Seguela, but he told me keep saying Seguela. I like the way that sounds better. Who am I to tell him no? Out they come. Here come the French. It's that time for them to show what they're made of once again. Here they are, and their competitor, Team Austria, who had an interesting journey into the play-in rounds. They needed Egypt to get a win on the last game of pool play, day number 3. And you would have thought that they were from Egypt, the way the Austrian contingent was cheering. They got a win, Egypt that was, over Slovenia in that last play-in game. A play-in game to get to the play-in games, I should clarify. And they got it done, despite a 1-3 record in group play. A lot of close losses, though. They lost to the United States by 4 points. They lost to Slovenia by 2. So, you know, Austria they were right there. And they just got some unlucky bounces, and it looked like they were going to get bounced out in the pool phase. But here they are, lacing them up against France. Whoa, no voices. It's the first time they cut out on it. Honey and lemon, ASAP. Eddie Lou and Marcos. They will do the job. Not just the coin flip, but they'll have the whistles. The Kaltenbrunner brothers have been balling, but nobody balling more on this Austrian team than Lenortner. Martin Tramal, believe it or not, led everybody in player value. It's Anton Eto. Eto, a top performer coming out of pool play. Eto, number 5 on the scoring charts. As he comes in with 31 points, averaging just under 8 a game. Kaltenbrunner with 24 two-pointers taken. Lenortner and Tramal letting it fly too, both with 23 two-point attempts. Lenortner, number 6 on the scoring charts, coming in to this round with 29 points. He's the top scorer on this Austrian team, as Kaltenbrunner will start things off at the top of the key. Tramal, your leader in player value. This possession leads to nothing. They'll give it over to the French, who will try to copy what their women's team just did, which is earn a spot in the quarterfinals. Here comes Seguela. Seguela knocks it down. I gave him both versions that time. France, they draw first blood. Lenortner, I told you he's been firing up those twos at will. He and again, Jamal and Kaltenbrunner, 24 attempts from deep. That one close in is a score for Les Bleus. Rocket number 11 for France is Mr. Big Shot, Ato. He's got 8 two-pointers made. That's top 10 coming out of pool play. Kaltenbrunner, he can shoot it out there too. He runs to the two-point arc, but he decides to pass it underneath. And Lenortner is called for the shove. Comes Mr. Big Shot. He opts to pass that time. Stop, drop, shut him down, open up, shot. Oh. Jamal to Nico. Lenortner, he's gonna receive the package. You got mail. One-point lead for France. The French men who have gotten to the podium, not only at the European stage, but at the world stage. Oh, look at the move. Oh, Ato, snatch back. Stephen Kaltenbrunner is called for the foul. But I tell you, Ato has been filling it up, and it's been with moves like this. Come here, boy. Pull up. If he would have cashed that, that would have really been nice. Free throw. Next free throw coming up. So 2012 was a good year for France, as Les Bleus took silver in both the men's and women's competition at the World Cup. It's been bronze medals their other 5, which is tied for the most medals with Serbia and USA. The Americans and the Serbians just have more gold. France lead it by 2. And a foul on the inside. Austria has been fighting all tournament long. A reflection of their new head coach this year, 3x3 great, Mr. Robot himself, Stefan Stojicic. I know he's on the edge of his seat here for this contest. He'd go crazy if his guys can pull this out. French have a new coach this year as well, a former hooper in Karim Souchou. 4-3. So that time when I sung, I was just testing my voice to see if it was back. Take my breath away. Okay, I'm good to go. Ato lets it fly. Too long on the 2 attempts. Tramal getting to it. He didn't forget to tip. Tramal had 18 highlights in pool play. That was number 2 amongst all players. He's got Austria all even at 4 apiece. And again, this Austrian team playing without their highest ranked player, Philipp Kramer, the hammer himself. He injured himself at the Novi Sad Challenger, so couldn't play with his teammates. I know he's watching too. He probably didn't like seeing that. The flotation device from Ato. Tramal trigger pull, but he fired a blank. Lenortner, jab step. 2 up. Tramal can't get the fade. Push on White. In a TV timeout. 5-4 contest. It is tight.
Les gars, vous savez, ouais, ils sont encore au contact parce qu'on laisse des rebonds. Ouais. Moi, Franck, Antoine, tout le monde. Les partages. Si on peut pas enchaîner le backdoor parce qu'il coupe là, on fait une passe et on enchaîne l'opposé. Okay. C'est bien, on faute, on est bien. 3-3.
Here we are from Groenplatz here at the city's center in Antwerp, the Flanders region. Beautiful camera work. And you cannot take your eyes off of this competition. Offensive foul called on that. Hallelujah. Hey, hey. Villarreal. Mr. Big Shot puts it up top. Oop, there it is. 6-4. A beautiful connection. Cavalier catches some air as Ato sets the table. The big man devours the dish. Ooh la la, say oof. Villarreal, oh, what? He almost crossed Lenortner to a different time zone. Luckily, it goes off with the foot. Kaltenbrunner to Lenortner. Nico now going to work. He lost it to Lenortner, who's been, again, their top scorer. Mr. Big Shot taking his time. Ato, right to left. He's put it up again. Cavalier misses, but Ato is there to clean up the leftovers. Lenortner takes the feed. He makes it count underneath. Turnaround. Frank's shot missed, but they're staying active on that offensive glass. France leading by 3. Kaltenbrunner. Not that time. 5:33 left. We are in the Sweet 16. Play-in games as our quarterfinal bracket is almost fully set. Let's listen in to the Austrian couple in the meantime.
Länger oben halten, das, ne?
Lass nicht zum Quad Boys mit ihm. Ja. Schnell ins Spiel, halten. Und dann, wenn der Pass jetzt kommt.
Kommt, wir haben so sexy für unser Spiel und trotzdem weiter. Hart weiter, bitte Emotionen. Ficken wir es hier. Kommt, hauen wir sie rein. Komm.
Temos Chancen.
4,4 Sekunden für die Italien.
Weil es gibt 1 und 8 Team.
So Martin Tramal getting his team fired up in that last break, just trying to ignite something in them. They're right in this game, make no mistake. It's only an 8-5 contest with plenty of time to go. It's a winnable game for the Austrians. Seguela, deep two-piece. France's lead now 10-5. Kaltenbrunner trying to answer back here. Lenortner. 2 is short. Vierarek to Eto. Down to the block, back out to Eto. Tramal has it poked away. They got 3 to shoot. Got to get it up. Lenortner does put it up. Tramal tracks it down. But they don't get it up in time. A violation. And the ball back over to Les Bleus. Viadale left alone. Couldn't close the deal. Martin Tramal threw it away. Leo will get it over to Seguela. Seguela, dribble drive. He's got Steven Kaltenbrunner all up in his face. Tough shot, ball goes to red. Lenortner. Tramal. Tramal got the step. He's gonna play the 2-man game with Lenortner. Another alley-oop. Oh, but the lay is missed. Cavalier tried to keep it alive, but Steven Kaltenbrunner took it away from him, and then he drew a foul. Number 6 on France. Austria with 6 fouls. TV timeout again. This time we listen in to the French.
On a 5 fautes, on a 6. On n'a pas provoqué de faute encore.
Soyez encore plus patient en attaque. Si on n'a pas la première option, allez pas vers la balle. Attendez la deuxième.
Toujours pas 2, pas 3.
You're watching the World Cup 2022 from Antwerp, Belgium. France leading the Austrians by 4. Kyle Montgomery, AKA the voice in your ear. It's decision day. You want to move on or go home? Got to win your 10-minute sprints to 21. Kaltenbrunner all up in his face. Off the glass, it's a 2-point difference in this one. Eto, he lets one go, and the do is good. Kaltenbrunner missed it. Oh, strip. Brother to brother. They don't make it count. Eto sets his feet. That 2 goes begging. He tracks down the rebound. Seguela, he wants to set up. Vierarek turns. Got a little too dizzy. Couldn't follow it, but the ball follows him. Right back in France possession. Eto all alone. Now Lenortner is going to take advantage down low, but transition defense was a little slow. Eto decided not to pull the trigger. Villarreal will drive, he will kick. Frank Seguela, say yeah. 6-point lead. Kaltenbrunner straight on. Villarreal sets his feet. Get that one out the bottom of the net. Lenortner, he can't respond with the two of his own. Steven Kaltenbrunner is down, the shot goes up. Mr. Big Shot, he misses the mark, he's gonna have to reload. Meantime, Kaltenbrunner unloads. Bang, bang, it's a 6-point game. Eto, quick step. Oh, doesn't finish the layup. Kaltenbrunner, he wants another one as we're approaching a minute left, and the Austrians know they have to get to it. That's the 6th foul on France. I thought they had 6 earlier, but that actually is the 6th. So they do have no more to give. Marcos is saying, let's go. It's time to play. Kaltenbrunner not giving any space. He and Tramal not on the same page. Tramal felt like he was held up. Oh, he got hung, Cavalier. Oh, he makes up for it. 18-11. Tramal with the step. Neither team wanting to foul. 35 seconds. Villarreal. Step back. No. Didn't have the right math on that one. Seguela, though, here will get the shorty to fall. Tramal draws the foul. He's going to shoot 2. He was going to shoot 2 anyway. That is the 7th foul on France. They want a timeout before the free throws come. 19 seconds left and a 19-12 lead for France. Make that 18-12. I'll make that 19-12. I was right the first time.
Ils sont à 5 points. Non, 7. Même s'ils mettent les 2 lancers, les gars, c'est fini, on a gagné. Si on sort la balle, tout le monde se démarque. On laisse pas le gars dans la merde. Let's go. 3-3.
Martin Tramal, what a tournament he's had. Top 5 in block shots, #1 in player value coming out of pool play. It's good to have those individual stats, but what he wants more is a win, and unfortunately for his team, that is not going to happen here. He misses them both. Cavalier, Eto. Rebound to Tramal. He will get one final shot that won't fall. Lenortner will get the score. A valiantly fought tournament for the Austrians, but their luck is going to run out against the French, who raise their arms in victory. They triumph and head to the quarterfinals. Austria is done here. They got in with a 1-3 record, played a bunch of close games. This game, however, was not close, as the French will be playing in the quarters. Let's get it over to Rachel. Maybe not yet. I know that Eto is standing by. He likes his camera time. He's going to get it in just a moment. Our camera approaches and Rachel Rodminger stands by. Over to you, Rach.
Okay. Austria gave you a hard time. How did you manage to slow down the game?
I didn't hear you.
How did you manage to slow down the game? Because Austria
To slow it down?
and to take the lead.
First of all, hello everybody. Thanks for this, all this noise. We love it. Thank you. We knew Austria plays like this. They're high pace players. They are professional 3x3, so we knew we had to control the game, not going too fast, and having a great defense, which we did. So we're really happy to make it to the next round.
Up next, Netherlands in the quarterfinals. What's the biggest challenge they present, and how are you going to adjust your game?
Not going to talk for my teammates, I'm going to talk for myself. For me, that's a big challenge. I always got my ass whooped by this team. I take it personal, and I want to work. We're gonna get some rest and really main focus on this team of Netherlands, which is for me one of the best team here.
Well, good luck and see you later.
Thank you.
I like that. He spoke like a man. He said, I'll speak for myself. I want to give it to the Netherlands. But with respect, they are one of the toughest teams here. That quarterfinal is set. One more quarter to still be set. We're gonna find out as the USA men will take on New Zealand. Lithuania will welcome one of those two teams. It'll be the last game in our second session, and we will get straight into the quarterfinals. So 4 quarters per gender as the action continues to heat up. Close game, early. Wasn't until about the midway mark where Les Bleus started to pull away a bit. This was probably the best play of the game right here. Ato setting the table for the big man. He's hungry. Cavalier. That was a delicacy of a play. Jamal, Lenortner, those two carrying the load for this Austrian team. Kaltenbrunner with a nice display this tournament, joined by his brother. But oh brother, France, they are dangerous. They shot it well from 2, and you can see Ato triumphant. France move on as we saw the women's team move on as well. So they are well represented in our quarterfinals. But again, one more quarter to be determined. It is coming up. USA, New Zealand, as I mentioned, teams represented from all over the globe, 27 countries. You can find them from the United States to Canada to South America to the Middle East to Oceania to Asia. You name it, they're here. Apparently the rain has arrived too. We don't want them here. We don't want the raindrops here. They're trying to rain on the Americans' parade. The Americans and the Tall Blacks parade. Now, the showers are light right now. Hello. Well, admit it, you've been wanting to see this American team. They are a highlight machine, and they're highlighted by their new addition, Khalil Iverson, who led the men's field in block shots. Comes in with 5 blocks. Actually, he's second on the charts behind Ty Wynyard, who's featured on the team that they're going against right now, New Zealand. Disco Damo, Kadani Brutus, Khalil Iverson, James Parrott. They suffered an overtime win to Belgium. That was the only flaw on their resume. All right. Nico McCulloch. And the 2015 U18 champion, Typhoon Ty Wynyard, injured his ankle in pool play, gave us a scare, but now he's ready to go. Oh yeah, they are hyped for this one. That's JB Smooth. He's got some smooth handshakes coming out too. These are the Tall Blacks, Team New Zealand. We love it when they do the haka. They didn't do it this time. They still might, I don't know. But they probably got one of the tallest orders in the tournament in trying to lace them up against this American team. They beat Austria. They beat Slovenia, speaking of the Americans. They nearly went unbeaten in all of their pool play. Had it not been for that overtime loss to Belgium. They got athleticism, they got shooting. Damo's shooting it better than almost everybody else in the tournament. He comes in with 25 points, but he's 8 of 16 from deep. That is the Pan American gold medalist, World Tour regular season MVP, World Tour Masters winner, and a 3x3 GOAT. He's joined by direct deposit Kadani Brutus. He's been shooting it well as well. Brutus comes in with 7 two-pointers made. Hasn't shot it at as high of a percentage as Damo. And you know who's leading the field in highlights. I bet you can guess. Yeah, he's wearing number 10. In gray, James Parrott, 22 highlights as a runaway. This dude was dunking everything. If he could dunk from the two-point arc, he would. He's got athleticism to spare, as Damo and company will start with the ball against the Tall Blacks. Let's get to it, our last play-in game. The red, white, and blue start with it. Damo doing his dance, just misses the mark. Wynyard skies to get the board. Down low, Kelman Poto, the running hook, drops. Brutus, no hesitation on the release, but he misses the mark. McCulloch, Kelman Poto, bullet pass. That's off the hands of the receiver. First down, USA. Here's Kadani. James Parrott. Uh-oh. I thought he was on a mission of destruction again, but he laid that one in. Oh, the Typhoon. He left Khalil in his wake, and he finishes above the rim. Iverson trying to get back. Slick move, up fake. Take that with you. Do work. McCulloch drops it off. Wynyard, jump hook, no. Parrott, he's got it up top. Bazant trying to stay in front. Parrott throwing it in spin cycle. That bucket counts. Parrott playing really well as a new addition on this American team, an all-new looking United States team who is defending their 2019 crown. Can't defend that. He's 6'10". The former Wildcat Wynyard, one of his early highlights. But that 2019 team, as Kelman Poto took him to spin class. That's how it's done. Damo on the left wing. Kadani top of the key. Swings right. He's got McCulloch in defense. He can take him off the to-do list. As USA lead it by 1. McCulloch jab step. He lets the 2 fly. It rattles off the iron. Parrott confiscates the board. Brutus wants to rock. Damo Down in the post office, he cannot deliver. 2 from the corner, goes begging as well. Hustle from McCulloch, he's gonna recover and put the cookie in the cup. 4 apiece. Direct deposit. It's time for payday. He gets the lay. USA up 1. They're going back and forth. Kelman Poto hands it off. Bazan, 2-piece with the biscuit. Nice combo, but a bad foul on the Americans. So I'm calling him JB Smooth. He got curls for the girls. And he's got a 2 for the lead and a free throw to boot. New Zealand leading at 7-5. Parrott looking to take off. He elevates, misses. The tip is a no-go. Kelman Poto. He gets it down to the basement. Wynyard is on the attack. He stands 6'10". Iverson standing about 6'7", 6'6", give or take. He's doing the best he can to hold down that big behemoth of a man. Respectfully, of course. He gets called for the hold there. USA at 3 fouls. Wynyard to Kelman Poto. That's off of Kelman Poto's leg. Bazan is in. The defending gold medalists, USA. Oh, whoa, I thought he was gonna body him, but great defense underneath from Wynyard. Give and go. It's snuffed out by Parrott. Parrott, he lets you hear it. String music. McCulloch, flotation device activated. And we're going back and forth. Parrott likes that spin move off the glass. It comes back to Parrott. Iverson out. Direct deposit. Getting money like an invoice. It's 9-8. USA in front, TV timeout. Let's listen in to the Tall Blacks.
Elbow chase. Ready to switch on board. Let's be efficient. Good work. Elbow, I shoot him in. Come in. Yeah. Elbow chase. We got it. 1, 2, 3.
So it was a 4-man crew of Robbie Hummel, Damon Huffman, Kareem Maddox, and Canyon Berry that won gold for the Americans in 2019. They like their new quartet. Oh, he packed him like a sack lunch. Iverson, great timing on the block. He and Wynyard at the top of the blocks list. Wynyard with 6, but take a look at this one. Right on time. Typhoon! He says, take that elsewhere. Iverson is now taking the blocks lead. He's got more blocks than a Lego set. Appreciate USAB 3x3 for the assist. That was from their Instagram post. Yeah, I stole it. I admit it. It was too funny for me not to. 9-8. Here we go, Damo. Oh, Iverson almost had it swiped away. Ooh, he lays it in. Kelman Poto wanted the rock. McCulloch, he's fouled by Damo. He got caught reaching in a cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Damo will check out. James Parrott will check in. He's out there with Brutus and Iverson. Kelman Poto to JB Smooth. The smooth move, but he's also denied at the door. Parrott playing the bouncer. He didn't have the VIP pass, but they will have 4.5 seconds to get a shot up. Bizant, high arc. The net's all wet. Parrott, how will he respond? Brutus, that's a good look, and that's a great result. He gets the double dip from out deep as the USA reclaim the lead. It's 12-10. If you don't love this, something wrong with your heartbeat. An intense game through about 4 minutes. Damo on the move. He puts it up. That shot's missed. Again, I remind you, it's win or go home. Oh. Damo holding his own. Kelvin Poto was trying to make baby food of him. He charges in, he does draw the foul. Damo just doing the best he can to hold on for dear life. Kelvin Poto. He looks like he can play for the All Blacks. He's a big fella. And he misses. Man, Iverson was looking down in the rim on that rebound. Parrott. He can't knock down the pair from deep. McCulloch with the move. Wynyard, up fake. Wynyard trying to show some finesse. Gets the rebound back and puts it in. Parrott getting baseline. He's got nowhere to go. He redirects and he finds the right destination. Oh, Parrott gets bumped out of the way. Kelvin Poto. He'll get New Zealand within one. That was filthy, sick, and ridiculous. The reverse from Iverson on the setup from Damo. USA lead it by 2. Kelvin Poto gets his team within 1. Take another look as Iverson throws it back. Just a filthy finish as the Americans connect for their 14th score. Iverson, get out of my way, please. Kelvin Poto can't get that one to go. Bizant will save it. Man, you might need some bubble wrap down there. He's moving things. 1-point contest. The Tall Blacks and the Americans going at it. Here from Groenplaats in Antwerp. Get that camera back on the court. There we go. We are back, and so is direct deposit. 17-14, Bizant can't answer it. Uh-oh. Brutus couldn't hit it. Damo spins, and he can't put it in. Offensive foul, push call.
Turn out.
I'm not pulling, come screaming.
Let's take a look at that last connection. That was so dope. The fans are now watching.
Keep going.
Damo to Iverson.
Top.
Bizant jab step. Bizant long on the shot. That one saved, but to a black. Bizant to Kelvin Poto. They pass it like the teacher's pet, and the 2 is wet. Brutus comes up short that time. Now it's Parrott. He's short. 3 minutes to play, USA up 1. What a game as the Typhoon gets loose. It's all even, 17. Will the defending champs stay alive. Direct deposit, not that time. Now Bazant on the move, fakes the shot, makes the lay. New Zealand in front 1. Here's Brutus. Short range, missed it. Ball over to Black. Bazant with Parrott in front of him. Both teams are gassed here. Iverson's down. I mean, that was Brutus actually. And New Zealand has taken a 2-0 lead against the red, white, and blue. So the Americans facing some adversity here, down 2 points with 2:20 to play. Let's listen in to the Tall Blacks huddle.
Hey, no twos, no rebounds. No twos, no rebounds. More, family, 1, 2, 3. More. Come on. Tough, tough.
The Americans take back over. James Parrott to Damo. Damo unloads. Long rebound over to Black. This is where the size of the Tall Blacks is paying dividends. What a game from Kelman Poto. He misses, but the Typhoon has got destruction on his mind. He throws it down. It's game point for New Zealand. Iverson misses. Parrott will come away with it. Parrott. He saves it, but to the wrong team. Iverson with the steal, Parrott in the corner. He drives and kicks, Damo! The miss sets up Parrott for the score. A one-possession game, but all New Zealand need is one. Kelman Poto plows over Parrott. Damo to Iverson, a two-way tie. Iverson, you better believe it! A huge deuce, evens things up at 20 apiece. Iverson with the thievery. And a foul in the corner. This game is bonkers right now. Unbelievable effort from both squads. Timeout on the floor, 2020. Next score wins. I don't even care if I have a voice after this.
Come on, gang. We built for this moment.
Incredible.
Take our time. Come on. Come on, let's go.
Deep breath.
2 goals, 1, 2, 3. Good job. Hey, we got fouls.
Are you in?
It is USA ball. 2020. The red, white, and blue trying to move on past the Tall Blacks. It may come down to this. Damo to Iverson, the exclamation punch. USA, get it done. 21-20 as they send the Tall Blacks back across the ocean. Mind-blowing. A hell of a contest and a gutsy win for the Americans. Credit the New Zealand here. All hats off to them. That was a hell of an effort. But only one could come out of the smoke as we get it over to Rachel Rominger, who's with Disco Damo after that incredible win.
Wow, what a game. You kept us on our toes until the very end. Take us through your game a little bit.
It's a team effort right here. You know what I mean? The will and the fight. You know, like I said, we learn each other day by day, so we're just getting better.
Reigning champs, how are you feeling?
Feel good. You know, every day to play. You don't take nothing for granted. 1 point win, 10 point win. Same thing, same attitude, just got to keep fighting.
New Zealand, did they catch you a little bit by surprise? Because until the very end, we were not sure who was going to win.
No, not at all. They just made shots. We didn't make a ton of shots. So, like I said, we got better. We got better defensively, and you know, they 3x3. You know, they put up a fight. So, salute to them.
Next up, Team Lithuania. Any adjustments?
Yeah, we're gonna hit some shots. So that's the plan. But we keep playing defense and make sure we stay adjusted.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That is a true pro and a winner. But if you're watching from the States and you are breathing a sigh of relief right now, you got the nerves of steel. Oh, man, that was a game. How can you not love 3x3? Let's get to the highlights in that one. Kelvin Poto was just destroying whoever was in front of him. He was taking advantage of people. And then there's Wynyard taking Iverson to Tornado Alley. The Typhoon with the two-handed flush. And then Kelvin Poto with the quick spin on the baseline past Parrott. You knew that the Tall Blacks were game in this one from the start. Damo said how they hit shots, and this was their best shooting effort all tournament long here in Antwerp. Kadani got him going with a deuce. He had a little cold spell there. One thing they can always count on is the defense from Iverson. He says no more than a vegan at a meat market. And Brutus getting it too. You could see both teams getting fatigued as the game went on, although you couldn't tell there. Iverson throws it in reverse off the setup from Damo. And this is when the Americans started to feel it. There's Brutus hitting the mark. New Zealand unfazed as Wynyard gives them the lead. Bazant with a tough lay with the left. This shot here, I think, saved the day. When Iverson hit that two, and the Americans got the last possession, they knew that they could play above the rim, and their new addition takes over the show like Bobby Brown. Puts it down, and the Americans are on to the quarterfinals. So here it is. We got Canada and USA in the women's bracket, along with Lithuania and Poland. Poland unbeaten, USA unbeaten, Spain unbeaten. They'll go against France. China undefeated. They'll lace them up against the Cats, the homestanding Belgians. This is the men's competition in front of you. Serbia and Latvia. That is the creme de la creme in the quarterfinals. Poland and Belgium will lace them up. So we'll get to see must-see TV again. France and the Netherlands will renew a rivalry. You heard what Mr. Big Shot had to say. And then we just saw the USA stamp their spot in the quarters against the Lithuanians. I think we all need a breather after that one. Lord have mercy. We are going to go into our next session break, but we'll be back at 16:35. So that's a little over an hour away before we resume with the quarterfinals here in Antwerp, Belgium. The Crelan FIBA 3x3 World Cup 2022 continues in 1 hour. We better see you here later.